We recently finished merging Kaya, Emblem Makaya. She's all done. Plus 10 merged, and after that I said, okay, well my upcoming summoning goals are to finish merging Rune, because we need one more merge on him. But he doesn't come back until November, so he's on hold.
I know.
Besides that, one thing I said I was interested in doing was upgrading my arena core in various ways. And I mostly want to upgrade Olincia and Sanaki. Sanaki is like a pretty reliable like arena core unit on either season. She scores like, I think a little worse than like the new infantry melee units. She gets like this virtual 205 BSC. Yeah, Sanaki could use an upgrade. She's been rolling with these skills for a while that I gave her. Probably through Attune Makaya. She's got Flared Mirror, Occultist Strike, Defense Res Ploy. My plan was to give her Resonance, which I actually just got in a recent summoning stream. I got Resonance 4 Fodder. But this skill is old, and I don't think it adds that much true damage. A much better B skill, at least to me, seems like, especially for like an arena core unit that does support, seems to be this new like Ruse skill, which is attack speed favor. Basically, you can grant like the empathy status, you grant like allies with empathy get true damage. It seems like a good idea for an arena core unit. So that's the plan, basically. Now that I've got orbs to spare and I don't got to spend them on Emblem Makaya, we're gonna summon for skill fodder for the first time in a long time. I don't even remember the last time we summoned exclusively for skill fodder. Literally years ago, we summoned for Ascended Florina to get speed, defense trace. I think I basically explained what's going on. We're looking to get favor. I guess what I'm going to do with favor, it's going to end up on Sanaki, but first it's going to go on Attune Makaya. Attune Makaya, I have 4 fodders of her left, I think. Yeah, 4. I have 4 Attune Makaya fodders left. And so from Attune Makaya, we are then going to give Sanaki favor, we're going to give her Slime Mirror, and we're going to give her Frost Moon. So that's the Sanaki upgrade for today. The Feroxy banner with no Feroxy, yep. We need to pull blue, and I want to pull red as well until we get the Spark. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go to Spark. I'm kind of just counting on it, you know? I've resigned myself to Spark. So on the way to Spark, I'll pull red and blue. Red, of course, has Fear, who's just a strong harmonized unit. And she has Potent Assault, which I may be interested in getting as well for skill fodder for Olincia. The Olincia situation is more complicated. I was trying to come up with a good skill set for her, and I was kind of unable to do it in a way that was super satisfactory to me. The problem with Olincia is, like, if I want to give her Trample, then I need to wait for young Camilla. So that's just kind of a bummer. There's a Fire Emblem game compatible with Archipelago. That's interesting. Sacred Stones. Imagine like unit recruits are locked. How would that even work? I feel like Fire Emblem is like not like a real-time game in the same way the other games are. So like the other games you can walk around freely, but Fire Emblem you're stuck. You're stuck in one level, you can't leave for a while, usually. Once you get the world map, you get the whole map. Oh, okay, so you could just... you could skip to the end if you wanted. For the YouTube video, I don't know if I'll upload this as a video, but if I do, we're talking about an Archipelago, which is like a randomizer, but with a bunch of games meshed together. So far, the summons are mild. Quarter of the way to Spark, as one would expect. Any recommended if you want to learn it sometime? The library for is massive and only growing. It does sound fun. I can't lie. Especially if you get a group of people to do it together. And especially if I can just play paint for 7 hours. Here, I'll pull this one colorless orb, since I'm thinking I'll go to Spark anyway. Not Crom, but merely Sol. So that's the situation with Sanaki. I'm gonna change the song now. With Alencia, I was trying to put together a good skill set for her, and I just found it to be challenging. Basically, I was looking at which CYL unit should I redeem, because I'm pretty sure I just want to redeem them for skill fodder. And like for a minute there was a real minute there where I was like, oh, I solved it. I can just redeem Eikthyr and get Swapgate. I can give Swapgate to Alm, or even Attune Micaiah, and I'm just set. I got Swapgate I can give to anybody. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not pulling green, I don't think, right? Spiked Wall. Spiked Walls, I mean, it was a good skill. I don't know if it still is. An Inheritable Axe with Speed Shackle and Defense Shackle is kind of interesting, but... I mean, what am I gonna do? Give this to Titania? I was like, I don't... I'm not real enough to do that. Unfortunately. I thought I had solved it. I was going to redeem Eikthyr, but Swapgate, you cannot inherit it to Cavalry or Flyers. So that kind of ruins my whole plan there. So that kind of... I'm keeping it on the table just in case. It's like I could give Swapgate to Legendary Micaiah, she's infantry. Or if I train a new Arena Core unit who's infantry, I can give it to them. You don't have to do it all at once like we did. Some groups, like the same group I did it with, can throw a bunch of games together and play them on and off over the course of a month. That's cool. So you can like play on your own for a bit and collect build tools for the paint guy. So I ruled out Eikthyr. I was looking at redeeming Sharena, potentially. And she has a new magic special, which is Magic Light. And then she also has, like, a Shackle Beast skill, and she's got, like, Attack Speed Aria. Some good skills, but I'm just not super enthused about any of them specifically. Is, like, Magic Light... I don't know. It's kind of just Ether, but with a lower cooldown. And I already have Frost Moon that I was lucky enough to get, so I think I'll just run with Frost Moon. Oh! Look at this! We got the funny unit! I forgot this could happen! Oh, that's so funny, I love this. I'm so glad this happened at least once before they replaced it. Oh, it's so exciting. It's so silly. Oh, so they didn't even, like, increase the size. I do appreciate that they're gonna spend, like, a decent chunk of money just to replace the arts for these two obscure units. Like, nobody's using May, and nobody's using Summer Young Tiki. I mean, I hope they get around to replacing them. I guess that hinges on them actually doing it. Could take them a while. But yeah, I mean, when they pay artists, like, I don't think it's cheap. I think it's, like, even, like, maybe tens of thousands of dollars they pay the artists to draw the character portraits. The chibi in the top left is so charming. I agree, actually. I almost wish that was, like, something you could turn on permanently. Just use the chibi for the, like, the status screen. Let's take a look at it real quick. Yep. It's like, this actually doesn't look that bad. Even just like this little character icon here, like this looks fine. I think if Fae were like a lower budget game, this is probably what they would all look like. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about before May showed up. Yeah, I kind of ruled out Brave Sharena for now, just because I just wasn't super enthused by any of her skills. There's like a potential cost there, because I can give her skills to attune Micaiah, then I've got like 4 copies of those skills. You know, I can give speed res shackle to more people, or attack speed aria, but meh. A lot of 4-star specials today. No 5 stars yet. You know what's funny? I forgot to even put the summoning screen on. That's what it usually looks like. Did we get a... Oh, we got a resub from Emerson. Thank you, Emerson. 2 big resubs today. Appreciate you guys. The Galaxy 3 bait on Friday. I don't know if it was Galaxy 3 bait. They said it was a movie trailer, I think. What was really wacky was how they showed Galaxy 1 and 2 re-release, and it's $70 for one, which is unfortunate. If you want to buy that re-release of Galaxy 1 and 2, if you want them individually, they're $40 each. It's like, damn, Nintendo, okay. On Wii U, they were $20 each. Simpler time. It's like desperate Nintendo versus new Nintendo. It's like when they're desperate, they'll let you buy Galaxy 2 for $20 on Wii U eShop. The new amiibo look cool. I actually like how the new amiibo look. However, they are $40, which I don't want them that much. I've already got too many amiibo, frankly. Emerson, are you excited to see the Mario Galaxy movie? I'm sure you saw the trailer. Actually, the trailer was kind of a non-trailer. Like, we really learned nothing about the movie aside from the title. Also, they showed Monty Mole. That's all we saw from the Mario Galaxy movie. We are getting an unsettlingly high pity rate right now. I don't like it. I was going to say earlier, I forgot to turn on the summoning thing today, but I don't have a graphic ready, so I'm just going to leave it off. A second Mario movie has hit the theater, that's right. It's exciting. Not that exciting, but I mean I'll watch it, but I did enjoy the first Mario movie, I guess. So I'm sure it'll be a decent movie. I would really like to get 1 5-star before Spark, but that is seeming unlikely. For the final summons, we'll play a more exciting song. Let's do this one. We got another 4-star special. That's like the 4th one. We got Tabarn, we got Marianne. We got Zeke, I think. It's just interesting because the 4-star special rate is 3%, which is lower than our current 5-star focus percent. I just think that's curious, is all. Very curious. This is promising. Okay, we're pulling all these blues. We have to. Please. So yeah, the first priority is going to be Marth for favor. And then if we get her, then we spark fear. Come on. Why have I not played La Mulana? That's interesting you mentioned that game. I think Lapis streamed that game like a long time ago. Yeah, we got a bot in chat. He had to be destroyed. I think we're about to not get a 5-star before Spark. Medius, wow. It's not that I'm afraid. I just got other games to play. Seems right. Isn't it an old game? You've never mentioned this game to me before in my life. Wow. I am Metroidvania with puzzle solving. Yeah. I mean, in fairness, Emerson, right? If I were to play a game like that right now, surely you would be Silksong and not La Mulana. So we're gonna spark Marth. I want to keep summoning. Silksong would be trend chasing. I mean, fine. Yeah, how is La Mulana on your radar? You're not a Metroidvania person. We got Marth. Wow, there she is. We're only going to use her for attack speed favor. It's kind of tragic. All these other skills go in the garbage.
Basili.
I wish I could keep her. So we're gonna keep summoning until we break pity. Deeper. It's okay, because we're just gonna break pity like real soon here. In the past, I've really insisted that that pity rate doesn't matter. It's just there to make you summon when you otherwise wouldn't, right? I've always said this. Yet here I am. Having a max merged Emblem Micaiah has made me too lax. Another Medius. I'll take the Mediuses. The pity rate situation is getting really concerning. Another May! Wow! So exciting. This is concerning. 5.25% pity. I'll even take an off focus 5-star. I mean, screw it. I'll take anything. I'm desperate. Aren't you mute? No, he's just Japanese. This is psychotic. What's happening? This is unprecedented for a couple reasons. I usually don't get baited this badly. It's been a while since this has occurred. There we go. Okay. We can stop the bleeding now. And hey, it was a focus unit and not an off-focus unit, which is good. Very nice. We do have a really high pity rate. Nah, I'm not gonna get baited the second time. Alright. That is that done on the Feroxy banner. Feroseed evolves into Ferrothorn. I was talking about the CYL banner earlier, in which unit, not the banner, just like the free pick. I ruled out Eikthyr, I kind of ruled out Sharena. I was really thinking a lot about Baldur, pretty much just for Arch Rival. Is it Arch Rival? No, it's Arch Rival, right? I was considering that, because it just seems like a pretty funny special that like makes you stronger if you have color advantage. And if I get it, then I can give it to Alm. It's like melee only, so melee ranger, melee. I gotta give it to Alm. I have 7 Alms, so then I could give Arch Rival to whoever I want, as long as they're melee. And where's Slime Mirror? There's Slime Mirror! And Favor. And Breath of Life 4. And Attack Res Ploy 3. In this equation, right, I could have gotten Alm's Echo Skill instead. But I think I still like this more. I like this Echo Skill more because it gives me the guaranteed Kanto 1. And it's like 3 true damage. It's like, okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and rip Fodder here. I'm not happy about it though. I guess reposition gate is kind of better anyway, so. Aether would score better, but I'm coping that Baldur scores well enough to at least stay in tier 20. Okay. That is probably safe, which is great news. New rearmed hero. Wait a minute, are there 3 like special heroes in this banner? Oh my god! That's cool. She speaks Japanese, wow. So, where we left off with summons was that I was in the mood to upgrade my old units. I succeeded in upgrading Sanaki, right? We got her a favor skill and some other stuff. This is like on a separate track. I just kind of want Hinoka because I like Hinoka. She does have air superiority that I could give to Legendary Alencia, and then Alencia is like an arena core unit for me. I'm just not sure if Alencia wants air superiority or not. I want to give it to her because it grants her pass, and pass is so useful for Alencia if she can somehow get it. But I don't know, it's like the way it works out is like you either have air superiority or you have potent assault. And if you don't have potent assault, then you miss out on like damage reduction, if you know what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Anyway, we're just gonna focus blue, I think. I don't know, I'll have to look at the other colors. When it comes to summoning sessions like this, I kind of resign myself to like probably needing to go to Spark. You have Tumultuous Echo. What are you, attuned? Yeah, you're attuned. Ash? I like Ash as well. However, I do giggle that air superiority has lots of melee fire. When in Fates it comes from freaking Kinshi. Yeah, it's not... that's not surprising. Faye just kind of doing whatever it wants. I like Ash, but this specific bouquet is attack and defense +2, which is not a combination I need so much. Like, I'm looking out for attack speed and attack res more so. Also, there's no colorless in this circle. I don't think I want to pull red. I don't know. I don't want that, man. I'll pull green before I pull red. You know what I'm saying? How exciting is it that they finally added Scarlet to Faye? Shout out to Josh Red. No dragon flavored lobster for me. I'm good. I already have my dragon flavored Azura. It is funny that we did the summoning session for a legendary Hinoka. Oh, like a long time ago, obviously, like 2 years ago. But we did that session with Josh Red. And during that session, we discussed his tragic backstory where he married Scarlet right before she died. And now Hinoka's back, and she brought Scarlet with her. It's like they heard us. I was really hoping that I would just get a Hinoka before I ran out of tickets. Oh, okay, we still have one more. There's still time. It can still happen. I am looking to save orbs, like, kinda. It's like, I want Hinoka, but I'd also like to not use a bunch of orbs. That's where I'm at right now. I've only got 200 orbs. Alright. We're doing this the hard way. Oof. So there's Hinoka, And then on a separate banner, right, we suddenly have the Luminaries event happening again, where they run like 12 characters on a banner 3 times. It's like all the recent seasonal heroes they're rerunning, basically. And that means young Camilla is back right now. Which is interesting, because otherwise I didn't expect her to come back until like April next year. Camilla's interesting because she has Trample, which is another skill I've been looking out for. I want to give Trample to Alencia. It's like all the potential Alencia upgrades basically have Trample for that desperation effect. It's like once you give up her B slot, which I can't remember the name of, aerial maneuvers. Once you give that up, you no longer have desperations, then you want desperation on your A slot. These summons are a load of barnacles right now. I have to like think twice about it, like, wait, what color is Hinoka on? I'm not much of a blue summoner. You won't catch me summoning blue very often. Usually find me in like colorless hell or red hell. That was a good circle. I think we're past. We're not quite the halfway point yet. This is the part where I say if we don't get her, then, or sorry, if we don't get her right now, then like we go to Spark, no matter what. So. Yeah, it's looking like we're going to Spark. Okay. In that case, do I start pulling more orbs? I'll start pulling colorless. We got a Pandreo. Nice. At this point, I got quite a few Pandreos. I should check and see how many. Not to rub it in, but I do have quite a few. Recently, I watched Season 8 of Rick and Morty on Hulu. It was pretty good. I always enjoy watching those episodes. When Rick and Morty was brand new, I was like obsessed with it. I would like rewatch all the episodes. But now it's just like something I get to watch like once every couple years. I'm gonna rip this green orb in honor of Josh Red. Damn. Didn't even get Scarlet. I will say the new voice actor they have for Morty, he's like not brand new. I think he did the last season too, but it's like I am noticing the difference, definitely. It's like it's unfortunate, but obviously I understand it. They could not keep the old voice actor for obvious reasons. I think maybe since season 6 they've used the new voice actor for Morty and Rick. Rick sounds like perfect somehow. And then, starting this weekend, I started watching Made in Abyss, which is just an anime I've like heard a tiny bits of things about, so I was just interested in it. I was always interested in watching it, but it wasn't a priority. Well, now I'm watching it, and it's alright. My only, yeah, definitely a lot of small folks running around in that show. Alright. She is new. I don't have her. I was really hoping that was Ash. I would have popped off if that was Ash. She's Whatever. I'll even pull red here. Fuck yes. Who cares? Nice Lapis. Yeah, I'm 3 episodes into Maiden Abyss. It's alright. My only knowledge of it going into it was that it was like weird and fucked up. That was like my preliminary knowledge of Maiden Abyss was that it gets fucked up at one point. So with that background, watching the first couple of episodes was pretty disorienting because like it starts out like pretty, I would even say like very normal. It's like happy-go-lucky, kids have things they want to do in the world, you know. It's pretty chill. Lighthearted, I would even say, in some regards. But then there's another thing that makes it even more disorienting, which is that is like, so the kids stay at this orphanage, right? And like, I don't know. Oh, we got Hinoka. Okay, that's great news. That's great. That means we didn't go all the way to Spark for nothing. It means we can Spark somebody besides Hinoka now. That's excellent. Well, anyway, what I found weird about Maiden Abyss starting out is that, like, the adults put the main character in, like, this torture room to punish her. Like she lives in the torture room. And it's just weird because the rest of the show is, like, pretty normal. So it's funny you mentioned the number red. I was just thinking about that. Honestly, it's not even the worst idea. Pull red here. Red for Josh Red. I don't know, it's like, is air superiority that good? Air super, more like air supper. We didn't even get Scarlet. That's fine. We got Hinoka. I'm happy. What IV did we get? Minus attack, pretty good. Same. Alright, we gotta consider this. We gotta ponder this. Yeah, so my default was to get an Ashe, but I think at the same time we both realized, well, hold on, you know, there's an opportunity here to get air superiority. Extra air superiority fodder. Not to mention Arcane Crimson fodder. This new Arcane lance that everyone is really hyped about. It's pretty bad. What I've heard is that this lance is quite bad. Like, maybe not even better than Jehenna lance. Do we get a second Hinoka? I was saying that Ashe's bouquet is not super interesting to me. She's infantry too. I think we're both correct in this matter. I think we want to do blue. Or we want to do Hinoka. Sorry, Ashe. Well, I mean, all in all, that summoning session went well because we got a Hinoka before Spark. No give in to new unit type FOMO. Yeah, it's like, even if I got that bouquet, is like, I wouldn't want to give it to anybody. Like, literally. Maybe Black Knight? I would probably give it to Black Knight. Straight up. Just because, like, none of the Makayas want that, I don't think. They all want attack res instead. Show me an Entwined hero or whatever that's got the attack res bouquet, then I'll show up, maybe. Now we're talking. As for the other banner I was going to pull on... I'm not going to pull on it tonight, I don't think. If we even get another Entwined. True! Yeah, so there's CAMILLA here. And I think... whether or not I go for her here depends on what we see tonight in the trailer. It's like, if Emblem, Roy, or whoever seems like an instant must-have, then I'll probably go for that first, and then I'll maybe deprioritize CAMILLA. I don't know. Okay, the other weird thing in Maiden Abyss, right? Not only does the main character live in a torture room for no reason, but also, like, at this orphanage, they just, like the kids, like, just, like, casually mention, like, oh yeah, if you misbehave, then they'll string you up naked. It's like, what? What do you mean? And then there's a scene where you see it happen, and I'm like, why are you making me watch this? I don't want to see this kid get strung up naked. It's weird. It's just such an odd scene because the rest of the show is like kind of standard stuff. Those are my thoughts on Made in Abyss so far. Thank you. Is that not Navarre? That looks just like him. Anyway, the trail's probably out now. Hey, we finally got a sword, Corrin. Isn't that cool? Omega Yato? I mean, the banner seems fine, I guess. Actually, meh. Maybe not, actually. Red is okay, for sure. I mean, green is okay, maybe. I might just skip this one altogether. I haven't fully decided, though. Emblem units are usually, like, you want them for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about this one. I didn't know she granted potent follow to teammates. It's kind of cool.
Shall we proceed? Yes.
The commercial is working.
Look! Snow!
That scared the shit out of me. Hello, Nimblerad. Hey. Okay, so here's the situation with summoning. I've been on my skill fodder arc recently. First, we summoned on the Mercenary banner for the new favor skill. We gave that to Sanaki with good results. Then I summoned on the new Rearmed Hinoka banner. One, just because I wanted Hinoka, and two, because she has air superiority. I'll most likely give air superiority to Valencia, and maybe also Hinoka. I haven't decided yet. I figure Legendary Hinoka's beast slot is less competitive. Oh, you know what though? I bet she can't use air superiority. Come to think of it. I think air superiority is, yeah. Probably can't use that on Hinoka, just Valencia. Well, anyway. That leaves us with this banner, where I want Trample. And that's it. I don't have Camilla. She's like one of the best units in the game right now. She's been the best since she came out. Just a very oppressive and annoying unit to fight. But I just want her for Trample. Because basically all of the new skill sets I can potentially give Valencia include Trample. So yeah. What does Hinoka, like Rearmed Hinoka, what does she start with, I wonder, for her base slot? My thinking is that I can give Trample to Rearmed Hinoka and then I can duplicate it. Blue Skies is good, but a lot of units that get skill fodder already have Kanto. So, even still, I might give Trample to Hinoka, just to duplicate it. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get going. I really just want green. I didn't get green. I think we're doing full circles, because I only have 140 orbs. It's like, if I focus green and I don't get her, then we're screwed. So I think we're just gonna do a funky full circle summoning here on the Luminaries banner. Full of units, I maybe don't want that much. How many of these units do I have? That's actually a good question. I don't have a single one of these characters. That's wild. I have not been pulling on a lot of seasonal banners this year. Oh, we got a Gregor. Wow. How swell. So yeah, we're bound to get some... Oh, there we go. We got a Tyne. A 5-star Tyne. I think she's a potential 4-star focus, so it's kind of interesting at the 5-star. This is my first ever Tyne. She's one of my favorites from FE4. And I never got her. In her base form or in this form. Nice. I likely will not fodder her, because I think SR Far Trace is kind of outdated anyway, so I think she'll remain.
Lord Seliph. He is everything I heard he would be.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was the banner where they all wanted to... Yeah. That was the Cell of Harem banner. It is kind of odd to have them all focus on Seliph potentially when, like, one of the things you can do in FE4 is just pair them up however you want. Actually, I'm thinking of first generation. Second generation, I don't think they do pair up. My disdain for that duo has only grown with time. Because duo Julia is genuinely so annoying to kill. Oh, they can pair up? Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, you get pair. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. You get paired endings with the Gen 2 guys. I remember now. Red, probably the color I want the least. Yeah, definitely. What is, like, Eikthenir has Bonfire? Come on, man. Oh, was he also a 4-star focus? Maybe not. Leo has Insight Hone, which I think is okay, maybe. I'd like to see less reds and more greens. There's a potential timeline where, like, if we get Camilla, like, early or off a free summon, then I will bail this banner, and then I'll maybe save for Emblem Corrin. Emblem Corrin is not, like, a must-have for me, but obviously, like, at a baseline, she's still pretty valuable and desirable. Just for being strong. Finally! Oh, wait, we don't want blues, we want greens! Where are all the greens? This is so cringe. Blue has 3 duos. And I obviously don't have any of them, so... We got Bridal Tyne, and now we got Summer Happy. This is a good pull. I don't see a lot of people running Happy, but I'm sure she's strong. No doubt. Yeah, there's a lot of effects in there. I'm not reading them all, but I'm sure she's good. Spiritual successor to the Byleth duo. They know a Prince money. I did see, or at least I thought I saw, that the new Legendary banner with Mythic Lyn on it, apparently it was pretty good for revenue. Which is kind of sad. Just because it's like... I feel like it gives the wrong lesson to IS. Like, no, literally, if we want to make money, we have to print Lyns. Is like one of the other, like, best performing banners this year was Emblem Lyn. Is like... From their perspective, it's like, damn, we didn't think Lyn had this much power. She was just like the tutorial character in FE7. Now, 8 years after Faye, she's like one of our main people. Shout out to there just being no green orbs. This is psychotic. I'm kind of glad we decided to do full circles anyway, just because it's more fun. Like, this would have been miserable if I was focusing green. I wouldn't have enough orbs to even, like, get the spark. Remarkable circle. 2 Ozamas. Any greens? Oh my god, finally, dude. Okay. Well, anyway, what are our hopes for the Halloween banner? It's gonna be outdated if I ever upload this something session, but yeah, we got silhouettes for presumably Peony and Skrimir is what it looks like, which is neat. Yeah. Last year, did they relent on the whole Dragon Halloween thing? I feel like they did. I think maybe even for 2 years now, they've been relenting on the Dragon Halloween thing. Because I remember we got, what's her face? Tamara. Tamara was 2 years ago, right? I imagine she must have been, because she's not that strong anymore. Another remarkable circle. I'll take a Medius, but... Last year was Tamara? God, it feels like it's been so long. I can't believe she's only a year old. She feels pretty weak. Who the fuck was last year? Halloween Nagi, I think, was last year. Right? Tamara was 2 years ago. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, Nagi was there. The Corrins were before that, like way before that. Oh, last year was Asker, I think. So they've relented on dragons, but they've started doing more beasts. Three killer circles all in a row. 2 greens. Here we go. Let's see some Camilla. Nope. Halloween Yarn. Okay, that's right. I remember thinking he was okay. Nah, yep. Nah was like a staple in Arena for a while. I'm surprised I forgot about her. I was about to ask about Halloween Myrrh. I was like, did they do Myrrh last year? Like, no, they did not do Halloween Myrrh last year. That was like 2 presidents ago. That was a while ago. I memory wiped Halloween Leaf, but you're right. She was in there. These are some of the strongest circles I've ever seen. You need to be a really strong summoner to get circles like this. Please. Just another 5-star before Spark would be great. I wouldn't be able to complain. Oh my god. There's 2 blues here. Any 5-star in any of these orbs really would satiate me. This is not good. Let's do colorless. This is not looking good, folks. Yeah, 2 chances left with 10% pity. Oh, stop. I don't want the 10% pity. It's just painful. I'm not gonna break the pity. Okay, come on. All right, can I get anything? Anything? That's brutal. Wow. You know, the damage is limited. This is a recoverable loss. However, like, by some metrics, I think this was like our worst summoning session in a little while. It's like if you just look at the results, it's not that bad. But yeah, we did go 5 circles in a row with nothing, not even a 4-star special. So yeah, we came here for Camilla, so that's what we're gonna do. Otherwise, I guess I would go for like Plumeria, Corrin, but I'm good. I never imagined the day I'd become sweaty enough to spark for Camilla. It's for honorable reasons, though. I'm only here for trample. I will not become part of the problem. I refuse. Well, that was kind of remarkable in its own way. I can't complain too much because we got the happy. You know, that's pretty good. I now have 3 summoning sessions just for skill fodder that I've not uploaded. I was thinking I might just combine them into one video. See if anybody would be interested in watching that. Here we free summon red and we get garbage. Just absolute garbage. That's crazy. Whoa. That might be one of the luckiest free summons I've ever ripped. That's crazy. The number of times I've pulled like the new legendary unit on the legendary banner on the free pull, it's happened like 3 or 4 times ever. The last time it happened, I think, was legendary Robin. That's the last time I remember it happening. Or maybe no, not Micaiah. Wow. That was extraordinarily lucky. That made up for the mediocre summons earlier. Holy shit. I got everything I wanted tonight. Shit, I got Camilla and I got Corrin. Wild. 8 rings in hand. Look at that. Yeah, you gotta be a pretty good summoner to rip the new Emblem hero like that. I'm kind of built different. Not just anybody could do that. Oh my god. There's an abundance, alright. Just a lot of Nerthuzes. It's like, I didn't see anybody guess this, but we should have been guessing this. It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, of course they're gonna do more Nerthuzes, why wouldn't they? It's been over a year since the last Nerthuz, and they just really like printing Nerthuzes. Is this does this count as a costume? I don't see the vision here. I don't see what this is. Like a mummy? It's not good enough to just have like a vaguely Halloween themed outfit. You gotta be dressed as something. Rolf showed up as a sheet ghost. Like that makes sense. It checks out, I think. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's what he was. He comes with a save skill, hold on, and a perf, wow. This is a strong unit for just like investment.
You yourself tremble.
Who is this? Oh, it's Freya, okay. I was like, who is that? This is a long trailer. We've been here for a couple minutes. And they're trying to show us a lot of things. I guess Comet is a new special skill, maybe? For magic units? We've gotten a lot of those recently.
Trick or treat.
Doesn't his voice sound weird? Like right there.
Trick or treat.
It sounds like he's doing, it almost sounds like he's doing a Yoda voice. I think I can safely skip. If I had like 1,000 orbs to spare, then maybe I would go in for Skrimir. Skrimir is I think he's a cool character from Tellius. He actually has like a little mini arc in part 3 of Radiant Dawn. And then he kind of gets like a little forgotten in part 4. He has like one memorable moment in part 4, and then that's just it for him, pretty much.